Well, good day, everyone. This is Tara Quattor today. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It means it's Wednesday.
Animal.
I took over Tessa's day because it's Christmas, so I'm doing it today. Anyway, I got Sweet Pea over here. She's on the bed right now. You can, if you look very carefully down there, yeah, she's just kind of off doing her thing. She's playing with her Beanie Babies. But I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. It's we're tired. It's one thing kids don't really. I never really fully understood it until I was a parent myself, where I always remember throughout my childhood thinking back on every Christmas I had, especially like every Christmas morning and Christmas Day, about my parents always being just really tired and really grumpy. I never fully understood or appreciated the whole idea of why until we had two kids. Oh, last night was it was less than pleasant last night because I did something I never wanted to do with Sweet Pea. Because her sleep has been atrocious, where she's been going to sleep. We can't get her to sleep until like 4 a.m, and she stays in bed until like 2 p.m, sometimes even 3 p.m. And Buttercup last night really wanted to go to bed early. She went to bed at like 9:30. She was overly excited to the point she was almost, in tears. It's normal for a kid to get so excited they end up, feeling like they're going to tear up a little bit. It's normal. But I got something and I was like, you know what? I got to turn some things around for Sweet Pea too. Because she can't be up when, Santa comes out here. She can't be awake during all of that, so we have to get her to sleep. She's the type where if it's time to sleep, she will run. So I feel bad, but it said it's for kids and it's for her age group. They were kids' melatonin or children's melatonin, so I gave her some melatonin. Hopefully it reset her sleep schedule, but oh my goodness, that was awful. I feel so bad for this because we gave it to her about 9:30 last night, and when it finally kicked in, Buttercup was saying, "I want to go to bed," so she started getting really upset she wasn't in bed. So we eventually said, just go to bed. It's fine. Because originally, the kids planned on sleeping together so they could watch the Santa Tracker from, NORAD. But Sweet Pea, knowing that she's the active type that will fight going to sleep, she goes to bed on her own terms, which is usually after everyone is more than desiring to go to bed to where you're just barely awake. But last night was a little different. Almost. Well, it was different, but not in great ways. The melatonin worked, but Sweet Pea was not having any of it. She knew that she was awake and was supposed to be doing stuff, so her mind was very much awake. But the melatonin made her body say, no, it's time to go to sleep. It force reset her sleep schedule. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible. I feel bad, but I'm kind of crossing my fingers that it, reset her sleep schedule, because I am not going to be one of those parents who just gives their kids melatonin all the time. Because long-term melatonin use for children can wreak it can really wreak havoc on their minds. So, knowing everything, I'm very weary about things that affect the mind. Let's leave it at that. But she wanted to be awake. Her body really didn't, so she was mad. She was seething mad. She was screaming. Well, just curled up in bed. Everyone else thought there was something horrendously wrong, and I knew exactly what it was. It was the melatonin's working, but she's usually awake until 4 o'clock in the morning. So resetting her sleep schedule to, go backward, 6 hours really wreaked havoc on her. And I hate the idea that I did it, but I can't have a 3-year-old up till 4 in the morning. And she had to be asleep before Santa got here, but man, she was screaming. In some ways, I wonder why they offer children's melatonin. And they do. It seems weird. You should try all sorts of other methods to get your kids to sleep, but unfortunately, we've been trying to get her sleep schedule reset for 6 months. It's only been getting worse and worse and worse, because if she knows anyone moves at all, she's like, oh, I need to be up with them. She's one of those types. She's a lot like me. I hate sleeping. I absolutely hate sleeping. One, I like doing things. I really do. I like to do things. I like to think on my terms. And my dreams suck. I can't remember the last time I had a good dream. I think the last dream... Yeah, the last dream I had was unpleasant. Which was the very tiny amount of sleep I got last night, because kids are going to see this, because Santa needed some assistance, so I had to assist Santa. So we're not running on a whole heap of sleep. Turkey's in the oven though. That's the good thing, is I did get it in there on time, and I've got 35 minutes, just over 35 minutes left on the turkey. It's a much smaller turkey than I wanted to do. I know sometime I want to do it next year. I'm hoping I can get a hold of a 24-pounder. I'd love to do a 24-pound turkey, but this one's only like a 14-pounder. Still got 2 bottles of wine. I put an entire bottle of white wine up that turkey's butt. There are 2 bottles of wine in there because I'm making a lot of wine gravy. And there are the hardest part is going to be transporting the broth, because that's turning into a delicious broth. Obviously, our house smells so good right now. It really does. Oh man. And yes, this time I remembered the rosemary, and I did remember bay leaf. Those are 2 things I forgot last time. They're in there now. In fact, I took an entire twig of rosemary and shoved it up the turkey's butt. There's also a whole cut onion up that turkey's butt. You're welcome. Yeah. But the kids are happy and chummy. Buttercup had a lot of fun with her bead jewelry kit. Sweet Pea is driving us nuts with her little facsimile of a finger painting pad. I say facsimile because it really is a facsimile. It's got one of those like rubbery plastic, like really durable rubber plastic that you see on some kids' toys for drawing, where you can really just run your finger and there's like a little bit of like gel paint stuff barely under the surface on a white, and it's a opaque white surface with a backlight. but they decided for some reason to use music in it too. So this finger painting pad has been Mary Had a Little Lamb and Three Blind Mice for the last 3 hours. I mean, at least she's happy with it. At least she's happy, but, you know, it's a tradition. It's like, oh, if it doesn't make noise to bother the parents, you're not doing it right, is what they say. Well, someone did it right. Thanks, Santa. But yeah, I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. Here over at Autumn Quator of 4. Yeah, I think I should come up with another one because it's Terra Autumn Quator, you know, land of 4. And I can't just say Autumn Quator. Maybe it's like, I'll look, maybe what I'll do is I'll look up the Latin word for house. Look that one up and put that there. But here over at the Quator house, we wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm tired. I have to get ready to get this turkey out of the oven in 32 minutes, which means by the time hopefully I can edit all of this in time. And yes, yeah, hopefully I can get this done in time. Well, no, it's not that. See, I'm tired, so thinking straight's a little on the nose. But yeah, I gotta get a turkey out of the oven in 30 minutes and get this up for everyone, because I said that I was gonna see this through. I'm seeing this through. If I only have 6 days left, and this is one of the 6. Oh, by the way, gotta put an asterisk. This is me talking. Hindsight, gotta put an asterisk in the day counter. It's day 360. So that's why I said we have 6 days to go, because the 31st is the final day, and that's next week. That is next week on a Tuesday. Is that a gray hair in there too? I kind of hope so. I want my gray hairs back. I lost a few of them. I like the idea of getting my gray hair. I mean, it doesn't look like I've started balding. Okay, I don't need to go on about that. This is Christmas. This isn't, dad time. Anyway, this is Terra Quator. It's day 360. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you all tomorrow on Thursday. See you around, everyone.